Welcome to the iOB Business Podcast. We help our partners launch digital agencies, enabling them to assist local businesses with their online presence.
Hi everyone. Welcome. In this episode of the iOB Business Podcast, we will be debating the importance of research before contacting a prospect. So let's start. When it comes to selling, whether it is a low-cost product or service, or indeed a high-ticket item, everyone has their own approach. Whilst it is true that sales professionals should be given a level of freedom or autonomy to shape their sales interactions, there are best practices that everyone should be adhering to. Over the last 2 years, there has been a lot of talk around the consultative selling approach, which focuses on the sales interaction being a consultation rather than a closed sales experience. The consultative approach is aimed at drawing out existing problems from the potential client through a series of open-ended questions. Armed with these answers, the sales professional then looks to frame and personalize their products or services to solve the current problems the business owner is facing. However, in this episode we wanted to take a step back from the actual meeting and instead focus on an area which rarely gets as much coverage, namely, the researching phase. The most successful sales interactions happen when a prospect has been thoroughly researched before any engagement is initiated. This allows you to better understand the prospect and recognize where they currently are in terms of their marketing as well as how you can genuinely help their business. Everything should begin with research and gaining an insight into your prospect's business. Thankfully, the internet and in particular search engines such as Google have made the process of gathering information as simple as possible. A quick search query can reveal lots of information about a business, including their contact details, recent reviews as well as any press coverage they have received. This is a great starting point as it gives you a top-level overview of the prospect's business but also allows you to start benchmarking the business against other competitors. It is often said that a business's website is their digital sharpfront and reveals a lot about the business. When selling solutions to local businesses, a great place to explore is your prospect's website as you can gather a wealth of information. For example, what kind of content are they displaying? What call to actions are they focusing on? How are they capturing customer details? Taking a look at a business's website should really help you understand how the prospect is positioning their business, but it should also give you ideas about how you can help. Another great process to build into your research is to actually run a health report on the prospect's website by using a website analysis tool. This tool ranks a website based on lots of different metrics. For instance, you can determine how quickly a website loads, whether it is optimized for mobile traffic and how secure the actual site is. This information can easily be shared with the business owner, either prior to a meeting or during a meeting, as it positions you as an authority when it comes to technology and digital marketing. If you can demonstrate tangible ways that you can help the business owner, you are going a long way to winning their trust and confidence. As we all know, people only do business with people they like and trust after all. Aside from the cat and dog memes, social media is a great place to actually gather intelligence about your prospect's business before you make contact. Having a look at the prospect's social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram can help you understand what kind of social following they have built up so far. Things to look out for include how many followers the business has, what kind of content they publish on social media, and how engaged their audience is in terms of comments, likes and shares. For example, a lot of businesses now use Twitter to provide customer support to their users. A quick tweet with the business's Twitter handle will often lead to most businesses providing an almost instantaneous response as they look to safeguard their reputations. Therefore, it is important that you spend some time on social media to understand how your prospect is leveraging social networks for their business. When people think of review sites, they often think about TripAdvisor. However, there are a plethora of review sites based on what industry sector a business operates within. Sure, for the food and drink industry, TripAdvisor is one of the top destinations for customer reviews, but when researching your prospect you should also look at some of the other review sites. For instance, Google Reviews, Facebook and Trustpilot are just some examples of third-party, independent review sites that customers often detail their feedback on. As a sales professional, it is important to recognize how many reviews your prospect has as well as what kind of image they have built up in the eyes of their customers. The final area we suggest including within your research process is direct competitors for your prospects. Having awareness of your potential client's competitive environment can help you articulate how your solutions can benefit their business. For example, how does your prospect compare against their competitors? Where are they ahead of their competitors, but crucially, in what areas are they behind? Demonstrating this level of knowledge and insight will help you ensure your interactions with a business owner will carry maximum impact. So in summary, as we have seen throughout this episode, research is crucial before you contact a prospect. The processes we have discussed are not very time-intensive once you start to recognize the key variables that matter to your potential client. Most sales professionals do not follow this approach, and as a result, their conversion rates are often very low. However, by investing some time at the start of your sales process, you can differentiate your approach from the vast majority of your competitors and win the trust and confidence of the business owner from day one. To find out more about how we help our partners with a range of useful insights into the sales and marketing aspect of operating a successful digital agency, contact our team today. Thank you very much for spending your time listening to our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and catch our next episode. Until next time, take care.